is up, guys? Kid Critic here, back again with another video, and this review is on John Wick 2. Now, I think that if you're either a big, huge action movie star, like a late 80s, early 90s action movie star, or a fan of the first John Wick, I believe that you either really enjoy this film or love this film. Now, I think this for me, I really like this movie. Personally, I think that the first one's a little bit better, but this one was amazing. Now, some of the things that I liked. Some of the things that I liked from this movie is that it gave me more from what I thought they should add on from the first John Wick. Like some of the stuff like from the hotel, of like exploring more of that, and like what the whole thing about the hotel and like that whole company and stuff like that. So basically, some of the storyline is basically John Wick having to come out of retirement and kick some butt. Now, I'm not going to go into detail on what the story is because that's not what the trailers really did. So I'll let you guys check that part out. Now, I won't really get into performances because I didn't have much like expectations as like movies like Oscar movies I didn't have much expectations for performances, but what I have to say is that Keanu Reeves was born to play John Wick because he pulls off these cheesy lines so well, it's crazy. Another thing that I completely love about this movie is the action scenes. These action scenes, I love these action scenes. These action scenes are amazing. Keanu Reeves did an amazing job doing the hand-to-hand combat because there was no stunt people. It was all him. He all pulled off the stunts. They were also coordinated very well by. They're also coordinated very well. And also, I think that this movie pulled off the action scenes a little bit better than the first John Wick, but I also thought that the story of John Wick 2 was it was a fun storyline, but I also thought that the first John Wick storyline was a little bit better than John Wick 2. But some of the things that I didn't like was the first action scene, because the first action scene, not that it was bad, I thought this first action scene was good. But the only part about that I didn't like about it is that there's like no need to have it. Like it didn't really do anything for the movie. So that's the one thing that I didn't like. The second thing that I didn't like was Ruby Rose's character, who I believe was in XX Return of Xander Cage. And I did not see that movie, but what I've heard is that she's not that good in the movie. But like I didn't really buy her character. That's the only reason why I didn't really like her as much in this movie. But I also thought another good performance though that I also liked. I actually liked Common's performance. His was pretty good. So with that said, I will give this movie the 86%. Now, I think you guys should definitely, if you're definitely a good like action fan or fan of the first John Wick, go out and see this movie. It's amazing. But also something else that I think is true is that I also think that Keanu Reeves should get more credit as an action star. Probably maybe as much credit as Tom Cruise, but I mean he needs some credit for this. He pulled off this role very, very well. So, with that said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next review, which will most likely be Lego Batman, the movie. It'll probably be up tomorrow, and I will see you guys later. Peace.